do is just quickly recap on some of the information that we've got. We've got lots of wonderful strategies already, but the last few days we've been concentrating on compensating. Who can tell me the golden rule for compensating? What's the rule that we came up with? Holly M.
If you add something on, take it away.
Good girl. If you add something on to make it really easy to work out for addition, if you add something on, when you get to the end, you've got to remember to take it off to compensate. Okay? Okay, that's the golden rule. You add some on, then you take it off to compensate. Right, we've had some pretty tricky ones that we've done. And we've got to the super challenge. Who wants to come up and have a go at the super challenge for me? James? Okay. We'll give the rest of you a turn in a minute because we're going to have a look at something here now. So, how come you've left the rest of the numbers off, James? Which one are you going to compensate? Which one? This one. You're going to change this number. What are you going to change this number to? Oh, you've broken the number apart, but that's not the compensating strategy, remember? The compensating strategy is that you change one of these numbers by adding some on, make it really easy, and then you take it off at the end.
Can I do it?
You want to see if somebody else can have a look? Juha, come and show us how you're going to tackle this really difficult challenge. Okay, which one are you going to change? Let's have a look. Okay. Okay, you did a lot of calculations in your head there, okay, and that's cool, okay, but remember that when you're halfway through this strategy, if you wanted to, you could have used the place value strategy in amongst it to help you add these big numbers together. Is she right? Is this number right?
Can I check?
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll leave Juha's up here. We'll get rid of this part here, just to make a bit of space. I'm just going to put a little circle around it. And we're just going to put, okay, Juha, and we'll check. I think she did a pretty good job. But you'll have just decided to add 6 to this and change it to 900. Now there's different ways to do it. Who had another different way? Okay?
No.
It's not wrong. It's absolutely not wrong. But did somebody have a different way that they wanted to do it? Because there might be a slightly easier way. Tim, what do you reckon?
Yeah.
Have a go? Right. Okay, which one are you going to change? Which one are you going to change? This number or this number?
This.
This number, okay. So what are you going to change that number to?
A 0, so we can make it tiny.
Okay, so how much are you going to, let me ask you, how much are you going to add to this number to make it a nice, tidy, friendly number?
6.
Okay, oh, but that's what Juha did.
Yeah.
She added 6. Have you got a different way to do it? What if, Tim, what if you added this number? What if you added this number?
Oh yeah, I was thinking that.
What if you added that number? How would that help? Would that help?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does it make it now?
1,000.
Okay, so what does it change? What does it change this number to? Okay, put it down there, 46,000, good man. Plus. Okay.
Oh, this is...
So. Oh, no, take your time. Because sometimes you fall into the trap of rushing too much. Okay, hang on. Yeah, just make it nice and neat so that we can follow you. So at the moment you've got 49,876, is that right? What do you have to do now though? What do you have to do now?
Minus 100.
To compensate, rightio.
Okay, just do it.
Yeah, you can do it there, sure.
876 minus 106.
Equals? Okay, so we got a slight difference between Juha's and Tim's. Okay, now Tim added 106 on. He got a little prompt from Mr. Stanley that added 106 on to make it a really nice round friendly number that then he could add to. Okay, let's just check if he got it right. He added the 3,000 to the 6,000, he got 9. He added the 800, no hundreds in this one, so he got 800. He added the 70, no tens in this one, so he got 70. Added the 6, so this is right. And then he took off 106, which left him 770 exactly. Okay, so we had a little bit of thing, but that's okay. Let's have a look at just one more slight way. Okay, Juha, just by doing it in your head, sometimes with big numbers it might have been easier if you'd have just done it to make sure that you got all your calculations right. Okay, but a really good work, really good attempt. Sometimes we need to double check. There's one other way that somebody else in this room worked it out earlier, and his name starts with J for James. James, what number did you change?
3,876.
This one here, what did you change that to, James?
124.
Yeah, you added 124. Okay, so James decided to add 124 and he made that 4,000. Okay, and then he had 49,894. Okay, is that right? If I've done my calculation right? I've added 4,000 to the 1,000 column. Okay, but then he had to take away 124, which James didn't find too hard because he knew that he could take 4 ones away from 4 ones and he'd end up with 0. He took 2 tens away from 9 tens and he ended up with 7 of them. And then he took 100 away from 800 and he got 7, and then he had his 49,000 on the end.
That's how I did.
Okay, so this was James T's. This was the way that James T did it with me and showed me. Okay, so there's different ways to do it, which is really interesting. You just don't have to change just one number. Sometimes you can change either. Is it okay to change both numbers? No, because that gets really confusing. Remember, either just change this one or this one. Okay, and whatever you add on, you must take off. Okay, good work. Right,
Recess time.
we're going to have some recess now, so we can all line